Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another glorious Company on Heroes 3 casting on. In this episode, we're going to be going up against Toilet Guy, and this is the real Toilet Guy, holding it down at 1711 ELO as USF, which is pretty fucking impressive. I think it's like rank 28. Now, we did fight him as a Africa Core. He was 1544 when we fought, so that puts him around the rank 58 as DAK, which is pretty damn impressive. And all around, he's about a 1500 ELO player, but with his high being the 1711. So, old boy does get salty at the end with the most high-level players. Don't expect much from these guys. Anyways, check out my new name, 2,000 players left, because I like being a salty cunt to this game. Oh man, and I'm not wrong, about 2,000 players left and counting, but let's go ahead and milk this franchise as much as possible. Have fun with the people. We ain't gonna be around much longer. Anyways, doom and gloom aside, because I like fucking with people. What are we going to do? 2 engineers, and then we're going to make 3 to 4 riflemen. Honestly, I was trying to do something different. I wasn't going to go Indian artillery, but I said fuck it. So what am I going to do? I'm going to go ahead and focus the right side of the map and the center of the map. And let's go ahead and turn the free camera off because nothing's interesting in the early game, so I can get some explaining to do. If you lose the center of the map, if you lose the center of the map in the early game, you're pretty much fucked. If Bearmock takes it and puts MG42, kiss your ass goodbye, GG, well played. If the DAK gets in there and you have to invest into engineers and flamethrowers, GG, well played, because he's going to run you down with vehicles. So let's just be cautious. Anyways, and what I've been noticing is there's a lot of metas for DAK right now. It is Ask Grenadier spam, Bursiglary spam's never going to go away, and make 2 recon tractors, put them in the center of the map. They'll recon you all the time because apparently in World War II there's fucking GPS artillery tracking technology. Hey, I don't read history books, apparently. Anyways, so GPS invisible hit squads, because, they developed active camouflage in World War II. This game is Axis fan fiction written all over it. Can somebody please tell me when invisible tanks were walking up to infantry in World War II? Somebody find the fucking page in my book. I can't seem to find it anywhere in my history class. So what are we doing? We're going to go ahead and maintain control of the center map. Now, unfortunately, because we won't have the left side of the map contested, the Bursiglary squad over there that I know is over there is going to cap up pretty much everything on the left side of the map by itself, single-handedly, while it requires me to have 3 infantry squads in the center of the map to cap up a decent amount. So, right side, I notice engineers. I go, fuck it, let's go ahead and get our munis. We're not going to press that. There's probably another engineer squad in the background. We're going to hold our ground, delay, and try to buy time for the center of the map. I notice Bursiglary's out. I go, fuck it, we're going to have to run it down. Now he's going to do this thing, what I like to call stutter stepping. He's there, boom. He takes a shot, fires, takes a shot, fire, takes a shot, fire. There we go. Sorry about that. And he's doing a good job, so I go, fuck it. We're going to have to bleed him. The base MG is about to suppress me, but if we can get the bleed on this squad, that means he's fucked in the early game. And boom, we do get the bleed. Now, what I'm hoping is he's not going to reinforce it, because he doesn't want to deal with the low health cost, so this works out for us. Engineers do fall back, but we did what we wanted to do. Right side, we're going to go ahead and decap. On the far right side, we're just holding our ground. Engineers are going to just keep us at distance. I go, fuck it. Now he's losing his plus 10 fuel, which is great, unfortunately, because we're focused on the right side, waiting for our units to build appropriately. We're going to lose the left side of the map, and I'll go ahead and show that to you. Select a player. Let's hit the alt button. Look at that capping speed. Fantastic. He's capping up everything, and he's going to go ahead and take my fuel eventually, but don't worry, we'll get to that point. But yeah, select a player only. That's me. I'm just buying time. I'm like, I'm not going to win this fight. We're going to go ahead and put these guys behind heavy cover. Now, if I'm not careful, these 2 engineer squads can actually fuck up my Brit squad if I get close enough. The Brits have to maintain long to medium range. It feels like mega long range. I do realize one of the Brit metas is Aussie boys, or Dingo boys, as I like to call them. I'm like, eh. So we're trying to deny his plus 10 fuel. That works out for us. We're doing a good job. We're going to go ahead and rotate, because I don't want him to decap me. That would backfire on us greatly, and his decapping ability is way better than mine. We're not going to fuck around and find out. So, moving over, we're going to go ahead and engage, and this is what I'm talking about. These engineers can fuck me up the closer I get, because bolt action rifles, yeah. And he drops a model, and I go, okay, we can't fuck around and find out. So I'm going to rotate over, put loving pressure into the backside of him, and he's trying to decap me, and I'm like, yeah, that's not going to work. And this is what I want, though. I'm like, stay as long as you want, but eventually I'm going to get the wipe on you. Now, he does hit the retreat button. That's pretty wise. We will drop 2 models. Model number 1. Coming up on model number 2. Left side of the map, I'm going to go ahead and engage the Bursiglary. I'm trying to bleed him. I realize I'm not going to win this fight. But the Brit engineers are overpowered. They're so overpowered. Bursiglary are going to win this fight, and it gets very close. I don't drop any models, unfortunately, and when I retreat, he drops a model of me, so this was a good retreat call. And then our engineers will go ahead and apply loving pressure. The engineers on the right side escape. There's the first squad of Ass Grenadiers. This is the meta right now, people. Ass Grenadiers. Oh, wow. Boo, yeah, baby. Look at that. Behind his green cover. What is he going to do? He's going to pop a smoke and push me? I go, yeah, we don't want any of that fucking noise. We're going to go ahead and back off. And we're slowly recapping the right side of the map, taking our time, trying to stay in the game, trying to keep Company Heroes 3 alive with the 2,000 players left. And it's just a lot of high-level players. I can't have any fun anymore. It's just basically guys putting all their stock into being the highest rank, even though they won't get paid for it. And it's not fun. I'm not having a fun time. But hey, you know, if I can make people laugh, fuck it. So left of the map, I noticed Versiglary. I go, okay, we're gonna have to go ahead and fucking press him as much as we can. Rotate our entire army to chase him out of this building. He realizes what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to go for a dirty wipe. I was hoping he was gonna get in the building. That probably would have resulted in a wipe. Unfortunately, he does get away because the glorious Versiglary on retreat. Yeah, they just don't die. Oh, Brits overperforming as always. Brings a tear to my eye. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and cap the left side of the map, right side of the map I'm trying to cap. I'm trying to delay medics. I realize with the Ass Grenadiers I'm going to lose all the infantry engagements now, so if we don't have a hard counter to the Ass Grenadiers and the eventual Ass Grenadier that's going to pop into a 250 truck and drive out of base and try to wipe me on retreat, we will lose the game. That's why I'm floating manpower. I don't want to fuck around. I will make an additional infantry squad shortly. I'm being cautious. Because I don't know what he's planning. He's going to go ahead and close the distance. I'm waiting for the nade, so I'm trying to bait for a nade. We're buying time. But yeah, with the meta being so many different options for DAK, you fuck up as Brits, kiss your ass goodbye, GG well played, hate your life. There's the nade, bait for the nade, good job, doesn't really matter though, he's got 120 munitions, fuck me. But why aren't you using your munitions? Spilt milk. Well, if he goes 8 rad, like I'm thinking, or anti-tank, the Stuggy, I'm fucked. I lose the game. So I'm being cautious. If he goes Stuggy, and I don't have any anti-tank counters, I lose the game. Next squad of Brits are about to, I think they, yep, boom, they popped, or, no, I lied, I'm waiting for them to build. I'm capping the left side of the map, that's what I was waiting for. Anyways, I'm trying to buy time in the center of the house. I'm going to lose this fight because he popped in. These two windows will absolutely destroy the Brits. And I felt like he was going to wipe me on retreat, so luckily we get out of there just in time. Now, left side of the map, I noticed a squad of Versiglary trying to recap. I'm going to go ahead and move the engineers in. This is what I was waiting for. Now, League reveals itself. Why do you got to be cautious about the League? Turns out the League has more range than a bishop! You know? A bishop! Oh, I do get the wipe there, by the way. This is a big win for us. Big pick. Now, he's trying to go for a big mad wipe on retreat. Luckily, this medium cover kicks in, and I do get very, very, very lucky. And this green cover does save me as well. Engineers trying to wipe me. It gets very close, because the closer I get to the engineers, the more damage that they do. And I make it out of there gracefully. Oh, a little mini rainbow. Love it, love it. Anyways, yeah, the Bishop, a mounted artillery fucking vehicle, has less range than a League! Somebody explain this to me. Tell me I'm wrong! But yeah, what are we doing left of the map? I'm going, he's going to decap me. Now I realize the nade's going to pop. This has a short fuse, and unfortunately I do eat a big damage roll for the nade, and we can't afford medics yet because we have to have a counter to the Askrins, so he doesn't run me down a retreat. Yeah, and engineers, I'm going to go ahead and bleed them. I'm like, oh, time to lovingly put pressure on you. I'm going to stroke the fuck out of you on retreat. Yes, that's a joke, by the way. Anyways, I noticed that the building's cock-blocking me. I go, you know what? I am tired of this engineer trying to decap me, so let's go ahead and take our Humber and this glorious pathing and try to go around town. And I go, I wonder if you're going to go on the left side or the right side of the bush, but let's go ahead and find out together, kids. And boom, there he is. He went to the right side, and boom! Humber getting the wipe! Oh, can you feel it? Can you feel it? And he pops a smoke grenade, and we lose all that. So why am I backing off? He went Versiglary! Could pop a Semavente if he wants to. You know, a free anti-vehicle tank. That's also anti-infantry because it comes with artillery. Or he could go the 250 squad with the Panzerbusch Boogaloo Warriors that can fucking mobile hit me out of the game. But so many options to choose, so little time to zing! Fuck! Fuck this game! Woo! This game's getting on my nerves, but fuck it. We're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work. I'm losing my mind here, people. School's on break time. I'm bored as fuck. The gym's not doing enough for me, but I'm trying to have fun. Anyways, what are we doing right now? We're just see the Askrins. I go, okay, there's the 20-second pop out of the vehicle ability that he can run across the map, and he gets reduced damage, and, you know, just insert every fucking fan fiction here. And he goes, you know what? The vehicle buffs are great. Now I realize this is bait. The assault's going too well. His ass is showing to me it's bait. I back off. It's a good call. And there's the league opening up on me. I go, okay, trying to put our units as far as possible from these guys. Don't get into the church, it'll just bleed me heavily. He's behind green cover. There's a Simavente. I go, oh, yeah, that's bad. Instantly drops me to half health. Yep, backing up, backing up, backing up. Don't want any of this. Getting away from it. Don't touch me. Don't look at me. Don't think about me. And center of the map we're just holding. I go, oh, you're big mad and you're trying to chase me because I wiped 2 of your units. Huh, that's crazy. So I'm going to go ahead and panic into emergency nades. I'm going to go ahead and put this guy on the far left side of the map. I go, chase me, chase me, chase me. Come on. If you know where I'm at, you're probably fucking cheating, but hey, let's see what happens. And he gives up. I go, okay, well, at least you're not a cheater. And I snare him. I snare him. It does a little bit of damage. Drops him about 3/4 health, but he'll get away scot-free, which is fine. That's acceptable. But yeah, and I'm going to go ahead and rotate this Humber, bring it back into base, playing it safe and sound, keeping the Askrins at max range. I'm like, yeah, if you throw that smoke grenade, I'll fuck you up with my engineers. He realizes that he's going to go and back off. And what are we doing? We're going to go ahead and hit the repair button. I'll bring these guys back. Boom, there it is. Trying to get back onto the map. I'm being bled heavily because the glorious fatherland maintains map control at all times. Yo, baby! I was watching a video from Latoof. It was kind of funny. He was complaining about how USF was overpowered and proceeded to lose his USF, and that gave me a good laugh. He was bitching about something. Kind of like me. I'm bitching, but I'm having fun with it. But yeah, he's telling everybody USF is overpowered. I'm like, at least win when you're gonna say the faction's overpowered, don't you know? Just saying, but left side of the map, I'm going to go ahead and engage the Burst of Galeria, keeping it at max range. And, you know, just trying to delay time. I realize that the Simavente and the League in combo will gangbang me to death, so I'm dodging artillery as much as I can. Look at the fucking spread on this thing. It's disgusting. Watch that. Woo! Dropping nuclear bombs in World War II, son! It wasn't the USF that dropped those bombs, it was fucking Germany. Oh, yeah. And Humber's rounds are catching. Now I could have closed the distance, but again, I'm being cautious. Worried about a mine. I'm terrified of mines. I really don't want to play the fuck around and find out game. That's what we're doing. I do put a very, very nice little mine over here. I realize he's going to cut through this path one day, and that's what I'm hoping for. Asgrenadiers onto the fields. The glorious fatherland's chasing me, activating our second panic mine. And he's like, yeah, I have the abilities that pops out of the vehicle. Look at me. My methamphetamines are kicking in, and I'm going to go ahead and zig you out of the building. And he does pop the nades. I was hoping I was going to survive. I was microing the Humber. I do not survive. I die. Anyways, he pops into the building. I'm like, fuck that. I'm trying to get the kill on this 250, but because the glorious fatherland at Reich Studios is buffed to 250, the Humber has trouble competing with it. So that was rear armor shots as well. Simavente is going to go ahead and chase me. Have the snare squad on standby. Trying to get the decap from the center of the right side of the map. I'm going to go ahead and pop a snare. Nope, never mind. He gets away because snares have trouble being thrown by allies. And I'm going to use a flare on the Humber, and I'm going to go ahead and try to bait him. I'm hoping he's going to drive right through this path right here. He does take the bait. He smells me. He goes, looking pretty good, son. I go, yeah! Eat that mine, boy. But he does get a shot into me. Glorious fatherland and all that good stuff. Now, unfortunately, Escalating's chasing me off. This could have been a dead vehicle, but that's 50-50. Using the Humber as much as we can, putting rounds into the Escalating's. Escalating's are really competing with me with that vet 1-star. Almost get the wipe, but an additional squad of Escalating's on Tussie Field. Have to back off. He is going to get the wipe with the engineers. My mine does kick in. This could have killed my vehicle. This is very close. Now my Humber is activating as much as it can, trying to focus the Escalating's, but because of the sprint buffs and the defense buffs, he gets away scot-free. Yeah, look at it. Look at it. Gone. Simavente barraging me, being disgusting. And luckily, I barely take any damage. Left side of the map, I've just been decapping. I know we're focused on the right side and everything, but I've been decapping him as much as I can. Right side of the map, Burst of Galeria gonna go ahead and decap me. That's okay. So I'm trying to get the kill on the Simavente. It farts its way out of the situation because, you know, the fatherland had these smokes that were capable of immediately surrounding the area, which is pretty impressive, don't you know? Or he popped it with the Askrins, I don't know. Either one of those things. So, left side of the map, I'm putting rounds into him. I go, okay, we gotta close the distance. I don't want him to recap. Humber's about to pop. We know his vehicle's engine crit. We got a little bit of time to breathe, don't you know? And we're gonna go ahead and bring in the Humber, trying to strokingly kill him on retreat, putting rounds into him. I'm going, hey, this could be a nice little juicy wipe. And I'm getting close. Getting so close. I can feel it in my bones. So close. One more motto to go. Come on, work for me, work for me. Oh, we're not done yet, folks. Could this be a wipe? He does pop the emergency smoke, trying to attack Round, but unfortunately he gets away, and the Fatherland succeeds. Now, could I have chased that? I could have, but you know what? I feel like there's a mine there, and I didn't want to play fuck around and find out. Right side of the map, I'm going to go ahead and decap. Again, he can take the field. I'm going to go ahead and cut him off. It doesn't really matter. And I notice these engineers are over here being disgusting. So I go, hey, what's going on, bud? There's a mine here. That's why I'm not pushing. I know there's a mine there. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and... actually, I'm going to go ahead and push. I'll probably eat a mine. I lied. Anyways... trying to use the Humber. I realize he's low. I'm bringing all the DPS on over. We're trying to get a wipe. We remove the engineers. We fuck with his mine sweeping. Oh, what the fuck is that? Oh, Pizza Tank. Pizza Tank's back into the fight. I have a snare squad on standby. Unfortunately, he does get me because the pathing is ass in this game. Oh, he shot on me. He shot on me in 4K, 20G, Ultra TV, 5G, LMG. All day, every day. He got me. Humber served me well. 14-minute Humber is a pretty damn good thing to see. Unfortunately, he does kill me. And now I realize he's panicking because with all these little Simaventes and Pizza Tanks coming out into the field, he's desperate. Now, engineers take a huge shot because a World War I tank was known for fucking up allies. I'm being sarcastic. And he's going to go ahead and chase me off. And look, there's the other meta, the 250 with the 9 upgrade. I hate that thing. I fucking despise that thing. It will never go away. I don't know why this is a thing. Nobody asked for it. Nobody, well, maybe the Axis mains. I despise that thing. It's fucking annoying to play against. Anyways, ranting aside, center of the map, only allied bodies litter the ground. The glorious fatherland never lost anybody. Only the allied casualties can be shown in this game. My. And what am I doing? I'm popping into the window, trying to see what's going on. Trying to go for a decap on that. Recce packages decap a little bit faster. Yep, a little bit faster. And right to the map, I know the first player. Engineers are going to go finish their cap. I'm trying to buy time. Also, I know there's a league in the area that can fuck me up. There's the Simavente league and combo gangbanging me. Half health! Half health! Ho, zesty! Now, Versicolari on the right side almost win, but engineers do close the gap, so we're in a good place. Now, I did rebuild the lost engineer squad. Askren's keeping him at max range. I'm going to go for the VP point. I'm like, okay, we've bled too much, 274 to 368. We're not in a good place. I don't feel healthy about this whatsoever. And we're going to go ahead and fall back. Yeah, looking good, looking good. Looking real good there, Dan. Yeah, baby. Moving in the engineers, trying to get the lovingly pressure applied to him. He realizes he's going to lose that fight. He's not in a healthy spot. And he's going to back off, getting the recaps. I'm trying to stop the bleeds. Now, I could be planting more mines, but again, we don't know if he's going to light vehicle spam, so I'm not going to risk it for the biscuit. Luckily, I'm able to tech up. Now, if I didn't lose the Humber, I could have had a Crusader right away. We could have traded the Humber in, and that's why you want to keep that fucker alive, because he's a free infantry squad or a tank upgrade. Anyways, these guys are going to come out. There we go. And we're going to try to regain the map control there. Now, we're doing a good job cutting him off and everything, but, you know, at any point he can make a comeback here. We're not going to fuck around and find out, people, okay? We don't really want to play these fuck games. We got to stay on top because, you know, he has more VPs than us, and we're being very cautious. We don't want to lose this match. Now, I should have been destroying these vehicle wrecks because he could harvest them at any point. There's the Askrens. I go, hey, look, I have close-range infantry squads. Oh, and he realizes that that's a big no-go. Double barrage coming in from him. Very, very masterful. So he's going to go ahead and back off. And I go, well, fuck the center of the map. Let's go ahead and put pressure on that cutoff. Round 2, baby. Left side of the map, I noticed a 250 with the Askrens. I go, yeah, that's bad. Look at that 20-second sprint ability. Ah, look at the methamphetamines. It's probably like 10 to 15 seconds, but I could be just over-exaggerating a little bit. But yeah! Just put them in, pop them out, and they'll run you down. Ah, Simavente, I go, bam! Look at those bazookas barely doing any damage. I think the snares did more. There's the other little guy. I go, okay, medium cover, feel confident. There's the league, though, and I go, yeah, that's got to go. Let's go ahead and put some love and pressure into you. Burning them down, attacking them as much as we can, and we do get the wipe. Now, what did I want to do? I wanted to kill it, but the units kept attacking the vehicles, and I was clicking the focus target. I wanted to blow this up. This thing's annoying. Unfortunately, we have to back off. Now, trying to put pressure into the pizza tank. I noticed a big charge of blob coming in from him. Activating snare grenades on the first tank. Backing our Crusader off, being very cautious. Do get the kill on the first 250, and have to back off the guards. Now, I realize this is a huge push. Trying to activate the snares and the rifles on these Simavente. We do get an engine crit. But I unfortunately panic and back off these guys. I could have gotten a free vehicle kill if I was not being so overcautious. Now, this was a huge GG push. This guy was pissed. 3 Ass Grenadiers. We can't confirm. This is the meta. Don't argue with me. I will fight you over this. Pick a day, any day. Oh, yeah, baby. So that was a big push. He was trying to wipe me out there. We get very lucky. He could have finished me. The Simavente can easily pin a Crusader. Again, a World War I tank taking on a fucking World War II tank. Blows my mind, but that's okay. Versiglary, I'm not going to win this fight. It's already GG. I just want the decap. He realizes what I'm doing. He's going to stop it. I go, yep, not worth it. He does have the triple cap again. We're in a dangerous territory because, let me go ahead and show that all. Let's reveal it. What's on the left side? It's Ass Grenadiers capping me. Center of the map, he's hauling down. Right side, 1 Versiglary squad can take you on. We're not fucking around. I did tuck into Grants, though. Oh, yeah, select a player only, back to it. Anyways, I did tuck into Grants. We're trying to have fun, trying to hold the line. Putting mines down, because he keeps just charging me and being very aggressive, so I'm trying to put as many mines down as I can. And boom, we're trying to activate our staggered shot. Unfortunately, even though I was within range, he gets out of range. This is a constant issue that I have. He can walk away from it. Now, we feel confident in the push. We have a tank with an anti-tank squad and anti-infantry. I do pop the snare. I go, yeah, that's not going anywhere. Let's go ahead and clean up those 250s. He's pushing with the Simavente onto me. I'm like, that's a bad idea. Second squad of guards onto the field as well. And we're going to go ahead and kill this 250. I'm tired of it. It's got a dirty little attitude, and then we're going to put some loving pressure into him. Now I'm backing off. I'm getting barraged. You can put rounds into me all he wants. I'm trying to get the wipe. I'm like, yeah, that's not good enough. But we're going to go ahead and try to re-link up. I'm trying to activate stagger shot as well. It does spin, but unfortunately, it cancels if I move. So that's a waste of 45 munis, putting me in a bad spot. Engineers need to be moving. I'm getting a barrage somewhere. I think it's on the right side of the map. We're going to back off. Tank pops out into the field. That gives me an indicator of what's going on. It's going to show me that juicy fat ass, though. And we're going to put some rounds into him. Pew! Boom! Round number 1. Low damage roll. He hits me in the front. Fucks me up. I go, yeah, not worth it. Back off. And, he detonates my mine. I hate that. I fucking hate that, but he finds my mine out. Now, I notice on the left side he's going to attack me. I'm like, yeah, not worth it. Back off. We got some mines and building cover in the way. We feel good on a retreat. Engineers will rotate momentarily. Boom. Rotate out. I'm like, if you keep chasing me, you're probably going to get fucked up. Now, we're all healing up in base. Left side of the map, getting chased off. And where are my guards? Looking for them. There they are. I'm going to go ahead and move him out of the base, trying to get some cock blocks going. My Crusader's in danger. I have to go ahead and rotate around. Sadly, I did not put enough mines down. Luckily, he's going to go ahead and cock block himself. I'm going to go ahead and activate the staggered shot. Trying to get this tank out of here. I realize I'm fucked. But we're going to go ahead and clean it up with a consolation prize. We will hit him with a snare. I don't want him to get away just yet. We need to get rid of this asshole. And boom! Oh, I missed it. Sorry. Mouse. Okay, we do get the snare. Guards are going to go ahead and clean it up. He pops emergency fart smoke, but I go ahead and attack round, trying to get an additional snare, but I realize I don't have enough munis, and his Askrens do have to back off. Oh, I do get a snare. Sorry. That was my last of my munis. He will get away, but this is a big win. Sorry about that mouse trace off. I let go of my mouse for 5 seconds. So we do get the kill on the tank. This is a good trade. This is a little bit more expensive than my tank fuel-wise, so it is a good trade. Now he's going to go ahead and barrage me. I'm like, fuck it. Engineers can cap, guards can press. Gotta go, come on, fuck around and find out. I've got more SMGs than you. 250 pressing me, waiting for our next tank to build, capping on the right side of the map. Left side of the map, we're just going to go ahead and focus that for a little bit. Now this thing will not go away. I despise this thing, but hey, that works out. Now, coming out of base with our blob, we're going to go ahead and put pressure onto him. Trying to snare him, I'm like, is it worth it? I go, yeah, not really. It's not worth it. We're not even going to be able to clean that up. The thing can back out fast. Guards on the left side of the map, dodge a nade. We're going to go ahead and put pressure into him, trying to get the wipe on him. He is going to get very low, and then I think I'm going to rotate my guys over, trying to get a wipe on him.
Buckle up, gents. We're down to 100
now we've hit the critical point in the game. We're down to 100 points. This is GG territory. We cannot play around, so what I'm going to do is focus the cap in the mid. Focus the cap on the left side, and try to rush units out to go for the right side. We're not in a good place right now. Now, what I'm trying to do, back them off so we can get the cap in the mid. Forces them back in base, allows me to breathe, get a little bit of control of the map. We can't take the bleeds. That's another Panzer III. I go, yeah, not anymore. We're going to have to go ahead and back off. I do pop an emergency snare on him just to stun him. I don't want him to chase me down just yet. Grant's in the build. Grant pops, ready to go. Sorry, I'm not trying to sound monotone. Fucking this game is draining the life out of me, son. But that's okay. Moving the M3 Grant back onto the field. And our blob, we're going to go ahead and scatter it to the left. We don't want him to know I'm running down the center. He's got infinite artillery. The Askrans have been putting pressure on me. We'll leave the guards over here for a minute, and just in case he decides to come back. The rest of the map, he's going to win that fight. I'm not going to win. The Berserkleria will win no matter what. We don't want to get any wipes. Center of the map, we're going to go ahead and press. Grant will decimate him. Boom, big shots in the Grant, and I feel confident we are teching into armored vehicle training, giving our Grants a little bit of bonuses. There's the barrage, and I'm like, it is time to push. I feel confident. We have a Grant supporting me. We have snares on standby, and we have a squad of anti-vehicle foot guards. Now, our target's going to be the Panzer III. That's the nasty one that's got to go. He does pop a stun shot onto me, and it makes it very hard to fucking get away from him. So next up, we're going to focus the Simavente. Do get chased off, but hey, those rockets do come in clutch. Put a lot of pressure onto him. We'll focus the Askrans next. He pops an emergency smoke. Good call. We're going to take one of these engineers and back him off and put him over there and to refit the vehicle and repair. We're going to take these guys, get the DCAP going, and then we're going to focus the Askran squad with our guards. Now, unfortunately, this is 50-50 fight. We have 2 Thompson models left, and the other ones are bazookas. Excuse me. Now we're down to 1 Thompson model. This, again, 50-50 fight. Get very close. Sorry. Left side of the map, we're just going to go ahead and dodge the arty. Now, we get him very, very close to losing this fight. Boom. 2 rockets. He's like, yeah, he's not going to risk it. And I go, hey, guess what? You took the bait. Time to go ahead and set him up for a juicy wipe. Get rid of one of these Askran squads. And we're going to go ahead and stun shot this guy. Cleaning up the 250, so a double wipe for free 99. Boom, gone. It cost me 45 munitions to use this ability. I dare you to say there's something wrong with this ability. Killing the wreck as well. We don't want him to salvage any of this shit. Our Grant's ready to go. Being cautious about the Simavente, that can fuck me up. Simavente and Panzer III can destroy a Grant easily. Moving the guards on over, trying to get some shots into the front. Boom, big shots from the Grant, dropping to half health, feeling confident. Trying to move into the Simavente. He's going to go ahead and pop his stun ability, I believe. Oh, no. We're good. We're good. League does hit me pretty fucking hard. Now I realize he's repairing. I'm going to focus the Askrans. Get a huge shot into the Askrans, which delays his repair time. We're going to back off these guards momentarily. He cannot stay for the fight much longer. Trying to go for his medical. I'm getting really greedy here. I realize he has no bitches, no snares, and there's the AT gun. I go, well, we fucked up really bad here. Trying to back out. But my boy is slow, son. We cannot back out fast enough. Now he's going to feel confident in chasing me on retreat. And he's going to knock me out. He's going to get me. There he is. The Simavente pinning me from the front. A World War I tank is in high supply in the Axis military, and he knocks me out, son. Yahoo! Does wipe my engineers as well. I'm a little bit stunned by that. My mouth was open, and jaw was hitting the floor. I went, how in the fuck did 45 millimeters pin me from the front? I'm stunned, flabbergasted, shocked, appalled. But that's okay. We will survive. 81 points to 205. He has plenty of advantage. 70 to 69. Nice. And 5 to 3 vehicle kills. We're trying to bide time and stay into this match. With the loss of the Grant, this is a huge win. Now, what I should have done is probably just spammed Crusaders. I was worried about a Tiger at any point in this game. I didn't think I was doing that good. I felt like I was losing a lot. And I was. Based on this VP count, he had me on death's door. But that's okay. We're going to go ahead and cap up the map, try to stay into this game, regain our fuel cost and supplies, and hopefully survive for a little bit longer until the community dies out. Wait, either one of those. So, we're just waiting. You know, it's going to slow down now. We've kind of fucking, you know, schwacked each other to death. League is capping. I'm like, yeah, you're desperate. You're desperate if you're capping with a League. So we're going to go ahead and take our guards, space them apart, being very cautious. I realize you can barrage me anytime. We're going to go ahead and take one guard squad, push in onto the League. I notice him out of position with his capping ability. I go, it would be a shame if I were to walk up and shoot you in the face. Now, Askrans do take position. I hit him with a bundle nade. The damage roll was not enough, sadly. Drops him to half health. He'll pop back in. And I'm trying to focus this League down. I believe we will get the wipe, possibly, not sure. Running at it with all my vigor. Trying my best. Hoping for the wipe. And we get the wipe, and I'm like, yeah, fuck you. We're good. Rest of the map, he's going to go ahead and barrage me. I'm pushing him with the guards. We do good, though. We got the wipe in the League. We're moving in the veteran seat. Next up, on the chopping block, AT gun. Pop a lovingly gamma bomb onto that. Hit it as hard as we can. Next up, I'm going to go ahead and use my staggered shot onto the tank. I'm like, yeah, next time we don't want to run up on me with staggered shot, my boy. And we get the wipe. Sham wow. Fantastic. Next up on the chopping block, we're going to go ahead and focus this Semabente. We do have an additional support squad on the background. He's trying to emergency recrew. I go, that's disgusting. Stop that. Stop. Get some help. Anyways, we're going to put some rounds onto the guards. He's way too close. It's not going to work out. Next up, we're going to take our rifles, put pressure onto the Versicolari. I'm trying to kill the vehicle. He is going to pop emergency smoke. He's trying to emergency grab the gun. This is very smart. This is very panicky and smart, and honestly respectable. Now, could I focus this? Absolutely. My focus is the AT gun, though, because we want to remove his anti-tank options, take him out of the game. We hit him with the snare because we just don't care, and boom! Now, base MG does suppress me, sadly. But luckily, we have standard infantry sections that can hit the AT gun at maximum range, using the guards to spot. Trying to buy time. I realize they're vet 3, they get some additional health bonuses, so we can stay here and hold and play the game. Now he's trying to recrew, trying to get that big damage burst from the boys' anti-tank rifles, and we get the AT gun! The crowd goes wild! Yeah. So boom, we knock him out. We get the AT gun. We're doing good. Fantastic. Sham wow. Looking good. Let me go ahead and
Command points available.
make sure this recording is going. It is going, so we're good there. But yeah, we get the wipe on the AT gun, looking good. This match is about to wrap up. We have the VPs in our favor, but we have to still be cautious. Second Grant onto the field. I need to kill these vehicle wrecks, so that's why I'm dropping Artie. We don't want him to activate a recovery vehicle and give a Grant back onto the field. Panzer 3 comes out. Based on that penetration, I'm going, it's probably buffed. So we're going to have to go ahead and back away from this thing. We don't want any smoke. He can beat me in a one-on-one. Moving in to try to get a dirty emergency snare with the Semabente in support. This thing's going to go ahead and stun shot me and kill me. This is entirely on me, but I hate this fucking stun shot so much. Oh, I despise the stun shot. No, he's just going to raw DPS me. I lied. And Grant's trying to back away, panicking, and we die. Sad. Don't have enough munis for the stun shot. Unfortunately, I wasted it on a snare. That didn't make any sense. And he pops emergency smoke. He's going to get out of town! He fucked me up, but that's okay. That's okay. We got time. Zooks do nothing. In that little showcase. I think they bounced or missed or whatever. Anyways, so I could have got a third squad of guards, but I'm so terrified about a damn tiger. I don't want to play these games. Fuck around and find out. I do kill the wreck. I'm like, yeah, you're not going to recruit that. We're good to go. I didn't realize how low he was. He's fighting to the bitter end. It's almost like his ego was on the line. Fucking. I'm putting mines down. I'm like, yeah, you're just going to keep running me down, and I need to get these mines going. And I'm relying on staggered shot to keep me in the game, so that's what we're doing. Putting rounds onto him, I go, okay, we're going to take our blob coming out of base. We're going to go ahead and to the right side of the map and try to buy some time. Now I'll rotate momentarily, but if I do it too soon, he will bleed me and win the fight, even with the low health models. And he tries to move his medical over there. He is desperate. He cannot lose this fight, people. The 1,000 people on co-Reddit are rooting for him right now. This is his hopes and dreams. This is it, man. This is his entire 401k net worth is on the line, people. Now he's going to go ahead and hold down. I go, okay. That's what I'm talking about, the huge bleeds while we're moving cover to cover. We cannot be, can't be too overcautious. And luckily I do catch his medical. I was like, oh wow, that's some desperation. I'm trying to focus the fucking guards, but it's shooting the medical, and I go, stop! Or, the Versicolari, sorry. I go, stop shooting the medical, kill the Versicolari, please. Left of the map, my guards are going to go ahead and engage. We get another stutter shot in. Now he pops emergency smoke. I'm moving to attack round. I'm trying to use these guys to attack round as well. I get a little bit too cautious. But, boom, we do get the kill with the attack round. This is huge. Right side, we have the boys anti-tank to support. Back them up. Now, guards are going to go ahead and focus the Panzer IV as soon as we can. Luckily, I get behind the building, though, and we can focus the aspirins. Moving in for a snare, or I'm trying to act like I have a snare. He realizes I'm, like, low on munis. Right side of the map, we're just kind of holding our ground. And everything's in our favor. We're about to close. I feel like we're in a good spot. We have a, there we go. GG for Mr. Toilet Guy. I'm like, oh, well, he seems nice. And cooked by guard stuns. There's the salty remark. It never fails with these guys. Cooked by guard stunts. There's always a salty remark. It's never GG. It's never have a good day. It's never you got me. It's never well played. It's always GG! I got cooked by our guard stuns, and there he goes. Got it. Got it. Got it. Gotta love it. It's always something fucking salty with these guys. It's never GG well played, it's never have a good day, it's never, hey, good try. It's always some kind of fucking, let me, GG, and then quickly get a rebuttal in. And it's like, why? What does that do for you? Anyways, GG to Toilet Guy. Good player, but it's always something fucking salty from these people. Yeah, Foot Guards come in clutch, 31 kills. Let's go ahead and look at the kills from the Bersaglieri, 25, 2 squads. Hold it down. Panzer Pioneers, 30 kills on the Asgrenadier spam. So, yep, that's it, people. We held the line, did a good job, and I am mentally exhausted trying to figure out this meta, and I'm just waiting for the next batch of classes. Oh, yeah, baby. GG.